For more than 20 years, watermelons have been the source of success for Tony and Kathy Moore. They run a successful wholesale business together, but early on in their relationship, they wondered if they'd ever be able to get ahead. Tony didn't make much pastoring a small church with about 35 members.
For a while, my first set salary was $200 a week.
Then with minimal medical insurance, they faced big bills after they had their first baby.
We came very close to getting public assistance, but I just didn't feel personally that I was supposed to do that.
Instead, they tithed from their meager income and relied on God.
We just did the best we could. I've always tried to be a frugal shopper and thrifty and use coupons and just stretch the budget.
I can't explain to you how the bills would be here maybe and the income here, but at the end of the month, it seemed that they would meet every single time.
Pastors of small churches often have second jobs. Tony was no exception.
Back in the early 90s, my stepfather was a farmer. He had 300 or 400 acres of melons he grew, and so I took an old Toyota pickup truck that I had and a trailer and would pick up 100 to 200 watermelons at the time, and I started peddling them out.
Tony did so much business out of the back of a pickup that other farmers took notice and asked him to start selling their melons too. As their business grew, they made sure their tithe kept up with their increasing income.
Food Line was our first corporate client. It wasn't that I got the call from them, they got the call from me, and then I kept pushing on it. When we pray for God to bless us and to provide for us, God oftentimes blesses us with the ability to do those things that need to be done.
Soon he was shipping out melons by the thousands.
And I remember that first year I sold 10 tractor-trailer loads, and I thought I'd really done something. And now, during the busy time of our year here, we can do 20 to 25 tractor-trailer loads in a day. And I remember one year sitting down working on my taxes, and my giving that year exceeded my adjusted gross income just a few years before. My thought was, I wonder how much I can top that by next year.
On top of their tithe, the Moores give to a number of ministries, including CBN.
CBN has really meant a lot to us over the years as we've watched the program and seen how God has blessed people through the program itself as well as Operation Blessing, plus CBN News, because I get to hear news from a Christian perspective.
Today, Tony pastors a considerably larger church, while Moore's Produce brokers hundreds of truckloads of watermelons every summer. Their kids help out with the business, and together they enjoy the side benefits as a family. They credit their success to giving.
We've always been tithers. We teach our children to tithe, and we found that you just can't outgive God.
You know, it's all about Him, and when we honor Him, He indeed honors us.